Yo. And we're live. What's up, everybody? How far are the lips from the video today? We have changed it majorly.
What's going on?
We're doing clap checks.
We're looking to see how far off it is. Is Swaggy Shane out there? He was giving us advice.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
They're all saying hi to each other.
Yeah,
they're too busy.
Apparently, they don't care about the live show. It's cool.
Let's just sit here and watch the chat for a while and let them say their hellos. And
it's more like a vape meet.
I want everybody out there in chat to flip Jesse off.
Oh, and we're saying we're getting bad streaming. You fucker. Oh, there we go.
How are they to judge our show?
There we go. Now it's coming through to everybody. And I think I just put it at low this week because I didn't want as much buffering, but I don't remember. I might have put it at ultra low. Whatever.
Ultra low's where it's at.
Hey.
Until I get my gigabit internet, and then I'll probably just go low. But I really like ultra low just because it's like,
yeah, instant gratification.
It is.
That's right.
You can ask everybody a question, then they're immediately. Working nice today, not the best, but better.
So lips are syncing up closer?
So we're getting closer?
If that's the case, I'll adjust it next week then, after I watch it again. But if it looks better this week, cool. We're moving in the right direction. We're only at a fucking half a second delay on the sound.
Holy shit.
Progress.
TC Review says lips are worse.
oh yeah, someone else just messaged. Don just messaged and said it's off quite a bit.
Oh, guess what? We're gonna do this then. I'm just gonna shut this motherfucker down, and I'm gonna have to play with it this weekend. We're gonna go back to 0, so that way it's to the old way of garbage.
At least it's our garbage.
That's right. So, you guys are going to see a black screen for a good moment. Now we're back to the old regular Chinese movie theater. We're not doing sound checks anymore. I'm fucking over it. I quit. To be honest, I think it's that this computer's this fucking old and it can't keep up.
Wow.
So, anyhow, what's everybody up to? Who do I got out there so far? TC, Ashley Brown, Church is out there, Kenny B, Dr. TMI, King Jigs in the house, Shane Smith, the Zebra, which I did catch earlier, said that Jesse is #1. And Cam Man's out there, Jay Jerry. Look at that. Rust is in the house.
Mine goes up to 11.
That's right. Jesse's number 11. That's how much we love you, brother.
I thought that was just telling him read between the lines.
Ring finger pinky?
Yeah. Technically, there's 2 on either side. You got your other phalanges on the outside there.
Too much metal for one hand.
What? Yeah. So Jesse may be #1, but he looks like #2. Oh, Zebra.
That's almost enough to get a timeout.
I know.
And he met you in person. I can't believe he treats you like that.
That means everything's normal then.
Well, at least you understand there's honesty behind it.
What's up, Scott?
I gotta give the Zebra props for committing to just the Zebra.
I know, right? Like he's just
That's
rolling with it.
Yeah. Props.
Although he should really change his picture to like a zebra.
Good call.
Yeah. Once he does do that.
Like a zebra terrified with a lion like latched onto the neck.
I could probably make that happen in like 3D, make him like a little Pixar, like scared zebra avatar.
I like it.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna go that route, he may as well just be Chris Rock's zebra.
It would be probably highly derivative.
Actually, you know what? You should do that. Exactly. Polka dot Afro Circus. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on it.
I'm not.
Speaking of everyone that is here, want to have a special welcome out to Adam Blarzik. Thank you for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here, dude. I'm honored.
Glad to have you. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Crumish. I don't feel it. I've been feeling pretty lousy the last couple days, but I'll take your compliments and affection.
Got to get in where you fit in.
Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, okay.
It don't fucking matter.
Jeez. The Zebra's using TJ's beard as the standard on how beards are measured.
I don't know that that's the... I don't know that mine should be the case, because I've seen the beards that are better than mine. I think the worst part is I still have beard envy. Because I look at other beards and I'm going, fuck, that's nice. I wish mine would do that. But no, I got this fucking wavy, hot mess going on. To be honest, it only looks good for about 1 week, and that's usually after I trim it once a month.
Yeah.
There we go.
Trimming. It's kind of messy.
Yeah, perfect.
Open up.
There you go. There's your new avatar.
Lion biting on the back end of the zebra. Yeah.
Well, you might want to be careful, because if the lion sees that, she might take that the wrong way. And because if you're telling her to bite your ass, that could go south for you.
He could be into it, though.
Totally.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, yeah.
Not putting it past him.
Different strokes, different folks.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That can't be good.
Oh.
Lion and the zebra drinking together. Uh-oh.
Friends.
Best friends.
Let me tell you about my best friend.
I hear in a couple of weeks, I think after the 4th of July, I'm going to, either that weekend following or the weekend after that, I think I'm going to do another Saturday show.
Okay.
I don't know which weekend yet, but there will be one coming up where I just plan on getting slammed.
Slam.
Because it's summertime. I feel more at home doing that. And then maybe one come fall time. But not too many more, because, man, this fucking... I don't drink enough to fucking be able to hang with all you motherfuckers all the time.
Well, me and my hardcore beverage here.
Oh, back in the day, Fresh would wreck some shit. We'd be up till like 4 a.m. killing things, but
that's right.
No, too beat up for that shit.
Yeah.
Too old. My liver's too scarred.
Is Edward out there?
Holy shit, Gorby's here early. Gorby,
what's up, Gorby?
Did you get off work early today, Gorby? Speaking of people in work, I do know Frank will not be here tonight. He's got an early day tomorrow, so said he will catch us next week.
He don't like us.
And the meter will be here late. Apparently he's got some work shit going on as well. As usual, Gizzard Stew is probably fishing or in YouTube jail. One of the two at this time of year.
That's awesome.
We're here, though.
Oh, Gorby, it's got to be a good day taking the wife to the airport. You can live like a bachelor for a little while. All right.
You'd be like me and live like a bachelor all the time.
There you go, Al. You don't have to.
Like, man, I really should cook something for dinner. Fuck it, I'm microwaving a pizza. Like, man, I should start eating healthy. I got that salad right there. I should mix something up. Fuck it, I'm microwaving a burrito.
Sorry. I just made I grilled some brats tonight for the dinner. Something easy.
Brats.
Brats
Yum.
and made a Caesar pasta salad.
Ooh,
That sounds really nice.
yeah.
Except for the Caesar, I'm not big into Caesar. I usually just do Italian dressing.
Wasn't a little bit something different. Threw some croutons in there. You know, give it a little crunch.
Groutons.
That and being allergic to fish, Caesar dressing really doesn't play well with me most of the time.
Yeah,
Unless they're using artificial sardines.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you never know what each company's doing. So.
No, yeah, that's probably not a good idea for
Not
you
worth
then.
the risk.
Fresh, definitely not going pescatarian anytime soon.
No. I could go. I could totally eat chicken all the time, but
What do they call that? Cockatarian?
something like that. Cockatarian.
Sounds right.
I agree. I agree. It sounds like a diet I should be on, right? It's nothing but cock in my mouth.
Just all the time.
I do need to address the elephant in the room as well. If anybody did look at the labeling of tonight's video, it's almost here. 2 weeks. Watch the Adore Eliquid website. There will be something
10
new.
10 days.
10 days. Okay, well, 2 weeks, 10 days, whatever, close enough. 2-week bearded vapor time. It's here when it gets here, goddammit.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
10
good.
days.
10 days. Well, yeah, I guess if I go off of what I do know, yeah, 10 days from when I got the email. Yeah, okay. But either way, you guys know the drill. Watch that website. It'll be something brand new. And I think, when is the unveil on Nikki's show?
No. It's going to be on the Adore Eliquid channel. So if you're not subscribed to Adore Eliquid YouTube channel, you best be getting on that.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
West End, what's happening?
West End's here. West End Coils.
And he is.
He's killing that coil game over on Instagrizzles.
Most definitely.
3D printed boobs.
See saturation stations out there, and I don't know if I'll try to pronounce your name. Yeah, not gonna do it.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, no, and I'm pretty good at that, but that's a
Let's see it.
name, all right.
What's that?
Like, I almost don't want to pronounce the Y. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Yunfuck.
Oh,
Yunfuck.
Yawn fuck.
Yawn-
Yawn better fuck off now, huh? You hear?
Yomp is probably pretty close.
hmm.
Let's take another look at that thing.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
oh, the B silent. I can comb. Is it Pam?
You wanna fuck?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
you wanna
like-
fuck.
Y'all fuck.
You wanna fuck? Like we're down in Alabama.
Yeah. See,
Back in Louisiana, trying to pick up a local, which is just a really bad idea.
Clever.
That YouTube channel is gonna get lots of views.
Check my Instagram messages.
that's why you just do yourself a favor when you're in there. You put on a
Oh, yeah.
raincoat before you play in the rain.
I got 3 messages. Who am I getting stuff from?
I like galoshes.
Socrates says vanilla, more vanilla. That one I thought I read that.
Vanilla. What?
But in Europe.
It gets
Millie vanilla?
Girl, you know it's true.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, good
I
God.
didn't write this song. You don't sing it either.
Stop it right now. Stop it. Fucking terrible.
See, now Black Hat has gotten a taste of what I'm like.
It's God,
Wait, you mean I'm supposed to be checking something? Son of a bitch! Because I've been all into single flavor testing some stuff and reviewing.
I think this might be the most wrenches I've seen in the room in quite some time.
Hmm.
Although, you know, it's been kind of a bummer. I have not seen the wrench in the room in quite some time.
Yeah.
He's around. He's quiet.
Yeah, and that's okay. Gotta do you once in a while. I get it.
I feel like I saw the wrench earlier. Oh, on Pippa's channel.
Oh, was he?
In fact, she wrenched him
Oh, wow.
while I was in there. Yeah.
Good person to hand a wrench to.
Yeah.
I
Right?
just gotta. What else is coming in? Son of a bitch! I just got a message from DHL while I was typing to Black Cat.
Zebra, I think
You're
the
getting my
wrenches.
package.
I think your avatars take 24 hours to show up, don't they, when you change them?
No, you can switch them in the middle of the show if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh. 'Cause, well, whenever it shows up, we'll look.
Just keep typing; it'll eventually pop up.
You could leave the show and come back. Like, totally, like, log out, reboot your computer 3 times, and then log back in twice. That's why I usually tell people at, like, 1:30, because I get off at 2. I'm like, okay, for that application to work correctly, I need you to log out, disconnect from the VPN, and then restart your computer twice, and then connect to the VPN, and then connect to Workspace. By that time, I will be gone, and you can call the help desk.
Nice.
In case anybody missed it, you should go over to, I think it was on Yeti's channel on Saturday. The Drop the Shame show. It was actually a pretty good show. I sat and watched it. It was just him and Scott having at it, and it was a good show. Well done. Shout out to Scott and Yunkel. Whenever the flying hell he decides he wants to come back and hang out with us again.
Yeah. Y'all will get busy for some reason.
Yeah.
Got the Resistance crew. He's probably working on his new centerfold layout for Vape Magazine or something.
That's going to be a monthly feature, by the way, everybody. Vape Magazine, Yeti's uncle. Coil O the month with Yeti's uncle.
Yeah. And Ode to Yeti. That's what they're going to call it. The Ode to Yeti.
But see, if you want him on, you have to get a builder he respects in the room. If there's nobody he respects in the room, he's not going to bother showing up.
Son of a bitch. That reminds me. I forgot to send a link to Vape Rye. Can somebody send a link over to Rye, see if he's still available?
Saw an awesome picture today. It was Smokey the Bear next to a sign. And the sign said, "Only you can prevent being a fucking asshole."
It's a true story.
Well, unless your name is Jesse Stucker, then you're kind of fucked.
Well, you're fucked anyway.
Only if you want to.
6 ways from Sunday. 6 ways from Sunday. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, it's only Wednesday.
Hey, Jesse, what's up with your shipping? You're taking as long as Yeti Uncle. I still haven't got my shit yet.
It's been in the freaking mail.
You know, I heard that from Yunkel for quite some time too. I remember that.
Did you check the tracking?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not here yet. I thought you were quicker than that. Thought we were friends.
Well, I'm not.
Through Iowa first.
I'm not the postal service.
So you're telling me I don't get that nice buddy expedited shipping?
Everybody gets expedited shipping. It's all 2 day. 2 days just turns into 4 or 5 or 6 days sometimes with the USPS.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
It's stuck in like Las Vegas for 4 days.
It's probably going to Florida first, and then going to come back to fucking Wisconsin.
But then it's going to go over to New York and then come back and finally get to your house in Wisconsin.
If it says Opelika, Florida on your thing, Just order another one.
Read my mind, life. Because I literally just ordered something not too long ago, and I looked at my tracking, and sure as shit, Opalaka, and they used to talk shit about it all the time on Plumes, and I was like, motherfucker, really?
Yep.
Of all the times I ordered shit, that's the first time. You know, I've been vaping since what, 2013, so it's like, damn it had to happen at least once.
There's the Zebra's new avatar.
Nice.
Much better, Zebra. Much better.
There you go.
That is quite graphic. I'm impressed you found that. Well done, sir. Easy Rider, what's up?
Is the package at least getting close to you?
I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a couple days. Like, I think I checked it on Monday, and that was just to make sure you put it in the mail, because I know if I didn't give you hell, or have a reason to give you hell, I couldn't do so.
I always get people's stuff out as soon as I can.
I know. I was just giving you shit, man. Don't take it so personally.
I'm not.
Fuck.
He walks that stuff to the post office. He physically walks there.
Yes.
Fucking Friday? When the fuck did you take this to the post office?
What do you mean?
Yesterday?
Here.
Monday morning, first thing?
2 days shipping my ass. You live in
Well, you
fucking
gotta remember,
Illinois.
he's dropping it off in the middle of nowhere in Missouri. So it takes a while for the postman
Illinois.
to get back from lunch.
That's an awful long walk, Jesse.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
southern
Go to
Illinois.
the post office in Illinois.
You know, if that was the case, I would have drove down there and picked the motherfucker up myself. I could have been back before Friday. And still had time to work.
You could do a day trip.
I mean, next time I expect overnight shipping, so it gets here in 2 days.
Don't even ask for overnight shipping.
Usually it gets there to people pretty quick, though. I don't know why it's taking you so long to get yours, but has it moved?
You know what? Trish does have a good point. I should see where the fuck this thing says it went to. Okay. No, it still says in possession of item at Lawrenceville and is in transit to the next facility. Since what's today? Today's the what? The 18th?
20th.
Today's 20th?
Yep.
Yeah, it left yesterday and I was on its way to the next facility and it's still not there yet. What the fuck is wrong with them?
What day did you order it?
I don't remember. Whatever day I sent you that message fucking with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back and look. It's not that big a deal. I was just fucking with you.
It was either Sunday or Monday, but yeah, they're shitty sometimes.
I was just fucking with you, man.
Oh, it's cool.
I was just glad that you actually took my advice and said, hey, build a cup holder.
Just wait till you get your package.
Sounds like that'll be excellent. I was ready for that. That's why I said the second you have one, yes, I'm going to buy one.
They work pretty good. I like them. I thought more people would want them, but evidently they don't.
You know, and they missed a good sale this last weekend for Father's Day. I'm just saying. Can't beat 30% off. It's kind of like Kenny B when he did 29% off last week for everybody. But then Friday show, he was only given 25% off? I'm just saying, you got to be here when it's 29% off because Kenny B will hook it up, especially when there's a little peer pressure involved.
We should all switch to using FedEx for shipping. The small packages don't cost any more than USPS on nice small boxes.
I'm not going to be here Friday or Saturday. I have to change delivery dates from DHL. Life of getting stuff in from China.
Hello,
All right.
Christine.
What am I reviewing?
I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think it's Dean the Vaping Biker's new mod.
Ooh.
Raven Shadow Vapes is asking,
Interesting.
how long do you usually smoke pork butt for? Depends on how many pork butts I got in there and the size of them. Usually a 10-pounder. A good 8 hours. The first 3 hours are on just like 140, 145 smoking. So it gets a nice dark ring in there.
Yeah, mine took 10 hours this weekend because I got stuck at 160
Forever.
for like 2.5, 3 hours. It was fucking ridiculous. I was so angry. I'm like, and I know I can push through it, but then it won't come out as tender. And
Yep.
I was like, fuck.
160 is a breaking point. It can be there for a half hour, an hour, 2 hours.
You know what the worst part is? Is every other pork butt I've smoked prior to that, I never hit that bad of a wall. It was always like 30 minutes, 45 minutes where I didn't really notice. But this one, I'm like, fucking kept checking my thermometer. I'm going, what the fuck happened there?
You got the Bluetooth one?
Yeah, it's the little Bluetooth one that goes out to my fucking grill, and it's got like a 200-foot radius or something like that, so I can walk around and do whatever the fuck I'm doing.
I love those. My smoker now has two inputs for 2 different probes. So all I have to do is go out there and look at it. Okay.
See, I think I need to get another one because I want the one that also tells the internal smoker temperature, so I don't have to go out and check the fucking temp on the smoker every. Because this one only is meat, so comes with it. But whatever, it was still delicious.
It is 2 probes. It's awesome.
Leafa and his 2 probes.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty. I always rub those butts nice and good before I stick the probes in there.
Do you rub your butts the night before or the morning of?
Both.
Sometimes it depends on the rub.
Yep, that's true.
I have a rub that has more brown sugar and molasses in it. Those I like to let it go overnight so it already starts a crust of all of that brown sugar kind of melding itself in.
Yeah, lately the ones I've been doing are light on the brown sugar. So it's just a quick do it in the morning and throw them sons of bitches on. Downside is I have to get up butt ass early because I don't put the butts on cold. I try to get them close to room temperature before I put them on, so that way they don't take for fucking ever.
Yeah. Well, and that's the way to do it too, because then all the fibers will loosen up. So when you initially put it in smoke mode, it's nice and it gets in there.
That's what the fuck you were sending pictures of. I was like, oh, all right. I don't know what that is, but cool. I wasn't paying attention that close.
It's a swivel.
It's to put his Barbies on.
Yeah.
And you like Cirque du Soleil stuff.
Yeah, that's it. You guessed that pretty quickly. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprising. He's like, I can't afford real strippers, but I can afford Barbies.
Barbies do have those Velcro clothes too.
My daughters already had the Barbies. I didn't have to pay extra.
He's like, my name's Ken. My name's Ken. My name's Ken. I want to take a ride in my beach Jeep.
Okay, this just is. I'm gonna get in this train with Beauty, and Uncle Raven is pretty awesome.
What? Uncle Raven and Beauty?
No. She said, "Can I just say how awesome Raven is? Who's with me?"
Is she talking about Uncle Raven or Raven Shadow Vapes?
Yeah, I don't know. They just didn't specify. So.
Probably Raven Shadow.
Anytime I hear Raven, I just automatically assume it's Uncle Raven.
Oh, she clarified.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Yeah,
I think both of them are awesome people. They both have their pluses in any situation. If you're going to take back something like a pawn shop, you want to take Uncle Raven.
Uncle Raven will get you. Uncle Raven's going to get you your money back.
He'll get you more than your money back.
I thought, did I just
money
hear
back
him? Did I
and
just
the
hear him?
butterfly knife.
Did I just hear him?
That was me.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, what? I thought I just heard Uncle Raymond go, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Uh-oh.
Like
Yeah,
in his
I saw that.
enraged voice.
I think Kenny B may have mistyped out there because that says only 25% off. I thought on my show it was 29%. Apparently I guess I was wrong. Maybe I misread that.
Hmm.
It's originally 35%, Petey says. Okay.
How about free? Tonight only, he's sending free coils.
You just pay shipping.
Who's doing that?
Who did?
Kenny B? Kenny B sending free coils? Pay shipping?
It's
Why you're shipping $20, Kenny B?
All I gotta say is
limit one set of coils. Bullshit. Bullshit, Kenny B.
Guaranteed shipping. Next day.
So if that's the case, I'm just gonna throw my goddamn envelope with a fucking stamp on it. You ain't even getting a little fucking plastic cup to hold them. If they get squashed, they get squashed.
Should be 19%. Give him a break. There we go.
Oh, JJ, you want to give him a break? You don't have to use the code. That'll give him a break.
There you go.
That's a thing.
That's like it's like code that's associated with me, but I never use the code. All the people out there, they're doing their thing. They deserve all of it. Especially like Dawn, one woman show. She deserves every penny. But coupon code's there if you need to remember one for other sites.
That's right. Oh, if only I could afford more.
I will generally use the coupon code when I'm ordering quite a bit. Otherwise, a lot of times I'll just let it be.
Yeah. Well, the way I look at it, if I order 3 bottles of concentrate, I'm already over the free shipping. So I might as well not even put the code in. She's already giving me like $7 back free shipping that way. So.
And the problem with me being a DIYer like I am, I only order once every couple months. So that's something that folks should keep in mind. Like if you don't order often, then just give them your support. Give them a little bit of extra cash. No biggie. Yeah. Unless you're ordering like $120 worth of stuff, then I'm totally using the coupon code.
I wish some of these sites had a button that you could add a tip to some of these places. You know,
yeah, that's a great idea because a lot of them deserve it. Now, yeah. I'm not saying all of those big box sites. No, fuck off.
No, but yeah, like little smaller, like Giancarlo and Don for sure.
Anybody who's actually giving back to the community, yeah, exactly. By all means. You big box retailers, you can go fuck yourself. That's right. Whole fuck a bird.
Jesse only prints little boxes to hold your mods, not big ones.
That's right. Huh.
Let's see.
What's everybody got going on this week?
Single flavor testing, reviewing. The single flavor testing right now, I'm actually typing notes as the show's going on here. That's why I'm not being all that. I'm not looking directly at the camera a lot, and you see me just taking little rips off this.
For me, Spain is almost done. Yay. Great, we're almost down to I think 19 final physical machines in Spain to build, which will be fun. I can knock those out in one day if they get them all ready, but it'll probably take at least a week and a half the way Spain moves a little bit slower in their culture. Yeah, and once that's done, I got another project to jump onto right after that, so we'll see how involved that is.
Fun. Keep him busy. Jesse, what's new in the store life there?
Well, nothing. Well, till the end of this show and every Golf Tea Vape show that I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to do a 30% discount code.
Ooh.
While the show is going, using the coupon code Golf Tea.
Wow.
Oh man, the privileges of coming and watching the shows, everybody. He does have the new DIY stands.
And the cuppies.
The cuppies are awesome. I just ordered one myself, which is what I was giving him hell about earlier.
What up, Pippa? Pippa, I actually got home right as you guys were going off the air, so I was even later than I told you I was going to be. I'm single flavor testing stuff I can't talk about.
Oh,
Here, I can do that.
that one's roast beef.
Oh, a flavor.
That's all I can tell you. I can show you that bottle right there.
Nice.
Flavor roast beef, everybody.
That's right. You better believe it. I've been on Bryson for months to get a roast beef flavor.
He's doing roast beef and mashed potatoes.
Taters is the other flavor I'm trying.
How about brown butter onions?
Ooh, man, Bryson, are you listening?
He's talking about making an open-faced roast beef sandwich with mashed potatoes and gravy on the side.
Oh no, you smear that shit right on the top of that roast beef, and you just eat the whole, you get a little bit of everything in every bite. That's what I'm talking about. Like some green beans, or peas, and carrots on the top.
You know, that actually sounds
from one
delightful.
of those towns where they had those hot roast beef sandwiches with mashed potatoes and
Yeah,
like 8 ladles of gravy over the top.
yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
there was a place like that when I was growing up. I grew up about 2 hours from here. I think it was like every Thursday night that was their special, and it was like $5.50. It was dirt fucking cheap. It's fucking great.
Enough carbs to put you in a coma on the drive home.
That's right. And enough fucking gravy to clog every artery in your body.
Oh, it's good for you.
Says, what's your blood type? My blood type is ragu after that.
I'm gonna punish my heart. It's kind of like a Saturday show with Gothie. And you say, "Fuck you, liver. You can take it."
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I think the problem with me is I just scarred everything to death.
Like Catopa. That's nice.
Yeah, like my liver looks like Two-Face after I got done with it.
Oh, cirrhosis on one side, normal on the other.
That's right. That's right. I gotta keep that normal part functioning.
Kind of like I only need one kidney. I only need half of my liver.
I'm rewatching that show. What the fuck's the name of that show?
Oh, in case nobody knows, on the 22nd, so would be Friday, if you watch Netflix and you watch Luke Cage, there's a new season of Luke Cage starting on Friday the 22nd.
Ooh.
I will be at a wedding. I don't know if I'll get to watch any of it.
I'm going to be fucking all day Saturday. And,
I'm not going to be getting back till like Saturday night, so.
Fresh's whole liver comment is reminding me that I'm rewatching Shameless while I'm working.
oh, hi, G. Hi, Ducky. How are ya? Oh, hello.
I can tell you two out of the three of these, they do not need to change. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Nice.
Jesse, could you 3D print some monkeys to go with those cups?
Is this a monkey?
No.
Is that
Like for that one, some little monkeys so we can do barrel of monkeys.
Yes. Yes.
I just seen him hold up the cup. It almost looked like the barrel color of the freaking barrel of monkeys. Oh, did you paint that, or is that all different?
No, this is an actual toy that is my daughter's.
Says, got him.
That's the real one.
Yeah, or is the fake one?
Because when your 4-year-old says, "Hey, hold my pony," you fucking hold that pony.
It's like when they're 5 years old and they go, "Happy Father's Day! I painted you a rock."
Hey,
I still got that rock
forever.
Yep. This was my Father's Day card for my son.
Fuck yeah, googly eyes.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd hang that up on the wall. That's never coming down.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Mom apparently helped him a little bit with the spelling.
Apparently, my nickname is now Freshy Fry.
Freshy Fry, the little Freshy Fry.
I love Ducky and Giancarlo. They can call me whatever they want. They're amazing people. Everybody remember to go get your nightshade.
That's right.
Fresh fries is better than old fries.
That stuff. It's fucking delicious. God, this fucking camera, it only focuses when it wants to. Fuck you, camera.
Oh, that guy's back.
Who's back?
The pink vapes.
Oh!
Oh,
Look at that. Holy hell.
Wonder if his spelling's got any better.
Well,
Doubtful.
yeah, we'll let it ride. Listen, we've been down that road before. I just thought he died or something. That's why he wasn't here to catch hell. But I mean, I guess if you want to be a porty potty, step back in and we'll give you all the shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tommy's out there. I did not catch that. Hello, Tommy. How are you? And Mr. Castillo is out there. Speaking of which, Castillo, have you started your little try at designing your labels there yet? Nikki B's in the house. Hello. So, Adam, being as you're sitting there vaping and your mic is muted, this is a great time to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
For one, would you be willing to share your vape story? Being as everybody who does come on new, I do like to get them to share their vape story on the Wednesday show.
Absolutely. I even wrote an outline out so I wouldn't just talk for an hour straight. Because there's a lot of crazy little steps and I didn't want to just be and then so yeah, I don't mind at all.
Here, let me go ahead. I'm gonna pin your video here and you have at it, sir.
Cool. So like everybody else, I'm just a guy who really, really loves to vape. I mean, I'm super thankful that I discovered vaping and got off of cigarettes, obviously. So, that's the biggest thing, but the story, starts, I was born in 1980, making me 37. I was born in South Chicago, still lived here my whole life. One, a very Hispanic neighborhood. So, being a little skinny white guy, you learn to deal with that and make friends with everybody. And I don't know, it just, maybe it just helped me be a little tougher. I went to Chicago public schools my entire life from kindergarten through 12th grade. So, not known as the safest schools in the country. I had decent grades growing up. Was never a straight A student, but was always told, by teachers, he's an underachiever. He should be straight A student. He should be straight A student all the time. So, and you find out later that you just weren't being challenged enough. It was just boring. So, you know, you turn to other stuff, and those other things, you know, become things like cigarettes. So like 6th and 7th grade, I had tried cigarettes a couple times, but I'd always just taken little puffs, never inhaled once. And it wasn't until the summer, like after 8th grade, so that would have been like 1994, this kid moved in across the street from me. His name is Dominic, and he moved from California with his aunt and uncle. And not a lot of kids my age were on my block, so we became like super good friends. And because it was my 8th grade graduation year, he was going with me to all our little graduation parties. And at one said party, the kid whose party it was, his aunt, was freely just passing out Marlboro Reds to anybody who, you know, any 13-year-old at the party who was, you know, looking for a smoke. And I found out that day that that kid Dominic was a smoker, and he offered me one, and I took a pull, and he was like, "Nah, man, you're doing it all wrong." He said, "You gotta inhale," and I mean literally hooked. First drag, like I immediately was like, "Wow, this is awesome. I want to smoke." So, you know, you get sneaky when you're 13, 14, and you have no facial hair, and you're a little skinny white kid in a Mexican neighborhood. You got to be creative. So you find out from friends or older kids or whatever that if you write a note, you know, that says, "Please allow my son," I would always write like Juan or Miguel. I mean, even though I don't look like a Juan or Miguel, it worked. "Please allow him to buy me Uno pack Marlboro Reds," you know, and I would fold the $2 into the little note every time, like every time. So, you know, smoked. I smoked all through high school. Had to be sneaky doing that too, because, you know, you go to school for 7 hours a day. You got to sneak your nicotine fix somehow. So you smoke in gym class, you know, you run the risk of that. You smoke in the bathroom, craziness like that, you know. So when I was in like 8th grade, go back a little bit, I started playing guitar. And so, you know, that leads to joining bands, playing music. And what do you do when you're in bands? You smoke cigarettes. Like everybody in every band that I was ever in, pretty much, like, you know, smoked cigarettes. So it was just always around. Like, just, you couldn't avoid it. Even if I wanted to quit, it was impossible. Like, and just, you know, and there was nothing really except for patches and gums. And I had always heard the failure rates of them and just was never interested in spending the money. It was way easier to buy a pack of cigarettes. So, you know, I just kept doing that. Around 2000, well, in 2008, I was in my band Early April, and we were preparing for our album release show, and I came down with staph and was hospitalized for 2 months almost. I made it out, but you know, while I was in there, they put me on the patch, and it sucked. It really sucked, but it, you know, it gave me nicotine. And when I got out of the hospital, I stayed a non-smoker. I want to say I got out of the hospital in like April or May. I continued to be a non-smoker until July of that year. And then around 4th of July, parties and drinking, just, you know, you start smoking again, you start bumming them off of friends. And then I eventually just, you know, started buying packs again. In 2009, I lost my dad to heart failure. He was pretty much up to a pack and a half a day before it happened. So that really sucked. But I kept smoking. It's inexplainable. Like I look at myself now and I can't believe that I still continued to just smoke. Like I figured I was going to die smoking. So 2010 rolls around, and my friend Seth has what I guess is the laser pointer mod. I don't know if you remember that, the Cisco laser pointer. It was like literally a laser pointer with a 510 on it. And it had like a janky battery in it that lasted, you know, 2 hours. He had like 20 of them that he would carry around his backpack. Straight from China. The juice was decaying, I'm sure, that he had. you know, thinking about it now. I don't talk to him anymore, but that was my first introduction to vaping. So that was 2010. He would vape it, but he wasn't committed to it. And I remember trying to commit with it one day. I was like, why don't you let me try it? And we were at a bar one night, and it actually made me not want a cigarette for like, you know, at least like 3 or 4 hours. And at a bar and drinking and hanging out with the homies and the bands, that was unheard of. But, you know, it was just a short-lived thing. You know, I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, but I'll just smoke. So 2012, I started going back to college at Harold Washington College in Chicago. And I'd met this other dude named Adam, and he had a blue e-cig. And there were no laws yet really about vaping in 2012. So our professor in my multimedia class let us hit the e-cig in class without having to go down 8 floors to go outside to take a couple puffs off an e-cig, which was kind of cool. And I thought it was, you know, I was surprised that, I mean, it tasted like absolute shit, but the nicotine in it, you know, it totally was right. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And at this point, I was rollerblading and riding bikes to Indiana to get my cigarettes, because in Illinois, in Cook County, cigarettes at that point before I quit were, I want to say $8 or $9 a pack, and about $5.25, $5.50 in Indiana, which is maybe 1.5 miles from my house. The border is. So, I was starting to get sick of taking that commute. I was rollerblading to get cigarettes and wheezing, but also smoking cigarettes while going to get cigarettes. So I figured I had enough. So I remembered exactly, May of 2013, I went to the gas station, rollerbladed there, and instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, I bought a blue. And I said, if this works for 24 hours, if I can't have a cigarette, if I can go without a cigarette for 24 hours, I'm going to commit to this hardcore because it works. And sure as shit, 24 hours went without a cigarette again, and it fucking blew my mind. So I saved my money. I started looking into what little resources I knew of. I wasn't really huge on like YouTube yet at that point. So my first kit was a Joytech 510T. So it was a little 510 with a little clear cart at the end of it that held like 0.7 mils of juice. And it had a little, you know, separate atomizer on it and all screwed together. I still have the batteries and they still work. Amazing. It came with, I ordered from Light Sig. I remember that. It was DeKing Camel, 16 milligrams, because I smoked Camels. So, you know, you get camel juice. Tasted like candy and peanuts, I recall. So I eventually sought out to look for more flavors, you know, more online investigations. I found Mount Baker Vapor, like most people, you know, at that time did, and was just amazed by the amount of flavors and the amount of options and just different tanks and cardos and all that stuff. And I was just blown away, like how much variety, even back then. And there wasn't really that much, but to me, it was like a whole mind-blowing world. So in November of that year, I ordered from Fast Tech for the first time, and I got 2 EVODs and 2 Egos, which weren't twists or anything. They were just, I think, 900 milliamp EVODs, Egos. I found Ruby Roo. She taught me how to rebuild EVODs. So that's where I learned how to wrap coils. I saw TVC's Brian's video on the iStick. Had to go out buy that. And I heard about this great dripping thing. Like, dripping so much better. What's dripping? Because I was doing mouth to lung, you know, this entire time. And even when I first started dripping, it was still mouth to lung, 24 milligram too. I eventually worked on the 12 milligrams before I had switched to direct lung stuff. In fact, if you actually go on my YouTube channel and you look at, I think it's probably the first video I ever posted, it's me dripping 24 milligram Mount Baker Extreme Ice on a 510 atomizer. So it's pretty funny. But yeah, in 2015, I got an iStick 50 watt and a tugboat because I wanted to find out what all this sub-ohm business was about. I'd seen Grim Green and everybody else doing it. So I don't know. I was just drawn to it. I really like the idea of building your own coils and customizing, you know, your whole vape to how you want to vape. Around that time, I was seeing a girl and we had a breakup, and I got like ridiculously depressed, and I actually almost went to go buy a pack of cigarettes, and I'm lucky I didn't. Instead, I turned to YouTube and I found the plumes, and I just started going on chat in there and just hanging out with them guys. And through the plumes, I found Wayne and realized that you don't have to buy this shit. You can make it yourself. Through Wayne, I found Fresh and found out how to mix, because I learned from Wayne that you can mix. I learned how to mix from Fresh, for sure. And that leads to live shows, and that's how I'm here. Thank you.
Right on. Thanks for sharing.
That was probably the best rendition of a vape story I've ever heard, man. That's fucking fantastic.
That was excellent.
You guys.
And I did want to let you know, G thinks you have one silky smooth voice too.
I know, right? Yeah, that was excellent, man. I'll take the little dig at Wayne.
Oh, I can mix. Oh, now I just need to learn how. Where's Fresh?
I mean, that's how you know. That's kind of how I've always envisioned myself, me being the starter, and when you want to get into something more advanced and more intense, you can hang out with Wayne. But yeah, no, let's turn that back to Adam, because that was an awesome story. It was an amazing story, and he turned his camera off. So.
Yeah, I said he'd be back in just a second. I saw.
Okay. But yeah, that was an amazing story. Well thought out, well put together.
It really was. That was excellent.
Covered the basis. He started talking about a couple of those mods that he was using. I just started laughing. I'm like, oh man, you spent your money on that too.
Yeah.
Like it was supposed to be the best. Wow, weird.
That's weird.
Is he muted? Oh, you're muted right now, Adam.
Unmute.
You might have to unmute and turn your camera back on if you can hear us. He said he lost all the audio though. You may not be able to hear us. Okay. I've never seen him do that.
And that is strange. Don't see that
Not that I would put it past it.
No, I wouldn't put it past it either. Oh, gee. College level algebra? Come on, that stuff's fun. That's what I got my degree in.
College algebra, I remember going back to math. And that's why even to this day, like I still go back and I do math refreshers just so I never have that happen to me again. Because going like you haven't done it in forever. You're used to whatever you do. Like for a living, I do math for a living. Going back to it, I was like, how the fuck do you divide a fraction? Like, oh shit, here we go, Fresh 03.
You know, I can say the only math that ever gave me some trouble was statistics, and that's because I just didn't like them. Because I think statistics are bullshit.
That'll make a big difference if you don't like something. It makes a huge difference.
Well, 'cause I've never been one to follow statistics because they don't really tell you any truths. I mean, they can, but
they'll show you trends.
Yeah, they'll show you trends, but trends don't necessarily mean that's the fucking truth either, though.
Yeah, like you saw with the CDC study. Like
Exactly.
you see what the trend is, but people can put whatever twist on it they want.
That's right.
Suck it.
That's right, Lifa. Fuck it.
Fuck it all.
That's right.
Just suck it.
Suck it, fuck it, truck it,
That's right.
duck it, snuck it.
That's right. People, yes, go book your story with Beauty.
You know, I did mine, and I still haven't seen it posted on her YouTube page. I'm wondering what's going on there.
She's saving it for a special occasion.
It better be a special occasion, goddammit.
She
It's been
didn't
a
tell you
while.
it wasn't accepted.
Apparently, my comments were not accepted. Speaking of that, down in the description, I did update the link for the FDA100k.com. That's down there. I also fixed it in the last video since they had changed where the page was. So, if you click on the link below, the FDA100k.com, it'll automatically get you to the right area. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he's pulling stuff out of his nose now? I thought it was just all out of his ass. Anyway.
Look, Beauty, I didn't say you couldn't blur things out. It's okay to blur things out. We might have had a little fun there. It's okay to blur things out. That's all I'm saying.
I could just see TJ. I got a mod you can vape. Right down there.
This is...
They're saying they changed the address of the comment.
Yeah.
It's HTTP FDA100k.com and then drops you right to it.
Yeah.
You can also... I've got it right down there. www.fda100k.com. Get you the same space.
Did you get another small animal?
I did.
Oh.
Mama kicked him out. He was eating hard food on his own, but just barely. So we took him.
Oh.
This one's going to be Anakin. He's supposed to change everything, but I see great evil in him.
Is that just a foster, or are you?
Oh no, this one's ours. As soon as the wife saw him, it was over.
Oh no.
He's too damn cute for his own good, and he's actually got starburst pattern blue and gray eyes. And as soon as the wife saw that in sunlight, it was all over.
Oh, the other puppy's upset. I'm supposed to be your lab
friends. Yeah, it's horrible around my house right now. It's an army of insanity. Just fur and fucking squeaks and tiny little puddles of piss everywhere. It's horrible.
Oh,
Puddles of piss.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm dealing with puddles of piss too because we're potty training my son right now.
Yeah, luckily with this guy, the puddles of piss are literally like the size of a quarter, so I can literally just throw a napkin down on it, step on it twice, and it's good.
I got a good kick out of it. Was it yesterday or the day before? The missus is taking the son out to the garden in the morning to go water the plants, and he's in just a t-shirt and a pair of underwear. She's carrying him back, and apparently I go out on my break. She goes, "Yeah, the little fucker pissed on me." Well, I'm carrying him back to the house, so she got covered in piss. Like, yeah, should have made him go potty before he went out there.
Right?
You squeezed him too hard.
Got to work on that routine, man.
That's it. I think the hard part is going to be trying to get that kid to shit on the toilet, because he still keeps trying to hide. Like, when he had a diaper, he would go and hide somewhere. I'm going, dude, just... We hid your potty chair in the corner where you poop. Go use your potty chair. Nope. Yeah. I caught him today. He's fucking down there grunting. "I'm pooping, Dad." "No. You take those underpants off and you sit down on the toilet." "No." I'm not cleaning shit out of underwear. It's bad enough cleaning it out of a diaper.
Yep, exactly. Now, he set the puppy down. How long till the other one comes rampaging over? "Dad!"
Oh, as soon as I set the puppy down, he was standing right next to me, waiting for me to put the puppy down.
Yeah.
The other one's sitting on the love seat across the room, giving me fucking daggers.
How dare you bring this thing into our home?
Oh no, she loves it. That's her puppy as far as she's concerned. She's just mad that she doesn't get as much attention as he does.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
getting her into puppy, it's a fight. But then you pet her when you pet the puppy, and it's also a fight. So
there's no winning. There's
No,
really
not
no
at
one.
all. I just try and get small victories where I can because I'm losing this war on all fronts.
Let's take it where you can get it.
Oh, the meters reviews in about 8 months. He's sitting there trying to review, and it's just like one hits him from one direction, the other one hits him the other direction. The third one comes and hits him low and cartwheels him in the air.
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm gonna have to reshoot that bit.
No, never reshoot. Never reshoot.
It'd just be me spinning and talking to you as I come back around at the camera. Be like that scene from Thor Ragnarok, only with vape reviews instead of a big hell demon thing.
Hold on a sec. I'm coming back around.
Almost back there. I'm almost back. There we go.
That shit made me laugh so hard when I seen that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just wait.
Like it took them 3 movies, but they finally found their groove with Thor, I think.
Yeah, I think so. They're definitely on point now.
Yeah, I hope they bring that director back, and because that was really about as good as it gets for as good as Thor's ever been. Because Chris Hemsworth he's a comedian trapped in an action star's body. So
Yeah, he's got it in him to be hilarious, especially with the quippy one-liners they were throwing him.
yeah,
He was delivering some of those, like the drop and look aways. We're like, ha ha! I see you, motherfucker. I see you.
because he didn't damn near. He stole the shit. He stole every scene he was in Ghostbusters. So that was kind of the first hint of what was going on, what he could be. What did I do to you? I think my cat's upset that you have a new puppy. Meter, I'm not sure.
Are you
I'm not sure how it affects her, but
she's like, that's an awful lot of dog talk, and we've had about enough of it.
that's right. Start talking cats, or you're ended, fucker.
Right? It's like, your ankles are open up here, fucker. You better talk.
This is your last live show ever, motherfucker.
That's right. Just be recorded videos, and you just see like the hint of a paw reaching around with a claw like locked into my jugular every video. When I've talked enough, it starts getting yanked, and I start having to move.
That is the nice thing about puppies, though, is he's literally asleep already.
Yep.
He's fucking snoring behind me, literally.
At least it's not a pug. Those things fucking snore when they're awake.
We won't have one of those.
When I lived in California, I was renting a room out of a guy's house at one point, and he fucking bred show pugs. And so every time there was a new litter, all I heard was fucking...
You lived at a fucking senior center?
Yeah, it was bad. And to be honest, the first time I heard it, because I hadn't been around pugs before, I thought they were fucking choking or dying. I'm like, dude, you need to go check on your fucking dogs, man. He's like, no, that's normal. I'm like, yep, never getting one of those.
Right? Good indication I'll never have those things.
Although he did have this one litter with an all black pug in it. I was like, that one I could totally get down with.
I could see that.
But then that one snored as well. I was like, yep, nope, not doing it.
Hashtag pug life.
That's right. Hashtag pug life.
Yeah. I don't know about the pug life. Not for me. My brother, he's got a big ass husky.
Wolfhound or something, doesn't he?
He's got an Alaskan Malamute, I think is what it is. That big son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, he's got something crazy.
Oh yeah, he's got a fucking huge dog. My stepdad's like 6'1" or 6'2" or something, so he's a pretty tall fucking guy. That dog can stand up on his hind legs, put his fucking front paws right on his shoulder, and be at eye level with him.
This guy is half Mastiff and half pure Husky, and the Mastiff half is like 200 pounds, like stands almost to my ribs just walking around. He's a fucking behemoth.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
He's back.
Yeah, when you unspotlighted me, literally like exactly that second. I don't know if Zoom crashed or my pod farm software crashed, but something happened and I had to reboot. You know how PCs go.
It was because you said you were born in 1980 and it's 2018, and that would make you 37.
Yeah.
Well,
That's true.
depending on what day of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
August 8th, 1980.
October 11th, 1980 here.
Word.
Hey, what do we got going on out here?
Kitties Life Matters. White Labradors.
Mini pinchers? Yeah, those are like little rats. All they do is bark and bounce.
Yappas.
They're like chihuahuas on steroids.
They are.
Description.
Actually, there's a guy that my dad was friends with, and they lived down in Florida. They had a full-size Doberman and a mini pincher. That little mini pincher ran the fucking show. That Doberman, that motherfucker just sat in the background. Wouldn't do shit. Like, apparently you guys have your roles reversed there. You don't realize that you're way bigger than this other one. You could just kind of fucking toss it. Yeah.
Yeah, those things are nuts. My aunt and uncle had a min pin for like 15 fucking years, and that thing was psychotic. And then they got an actual Adobe. I was like, but did you not get enough from the little crazy one? You wanted to go full size and think it would somehow be quieter and calmer?
Yeah. Well, there's no way. I can't do little dogs. They're fucking constantly going. And the problem with that is I want a dog, but the missus is afraid of medium to large size dogs. No reason. Never been bit. Nothing like that.
That's why you show her the adorable puppies, because every big dog starts out as a fucking adorable little tiny thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm going, maybe, because I would really love to have a Rottweiler again. I had one growing up. Fucking loved them.
Rots are awesome.
And they're so easily trainable, too. Like, the one we had, fucking, I didn't have to walk with a leash on him. He'd stay right next to you. Wasn't going nowhere. Didn't matter what anything else was doing. Other dogs, he didn't give two fucks. He just, whatever.
Oh, fucks.
And he let my little brother ride him around the house like he was a fucking horse. So that was cool to watch.
There's a couple of Rotties that have done that. They let little kids get on them and just fucking go to town. They don't give a shit.
What was funny is he hated other little kids. Wouldn't go near him. Was scared of them. My brother, though, he wouldn't let anybody get near my brother. There was a couple times where the old man was hollering at my brother for something. The fucking dog would get in between him. Come on. Yep. Apparently you belong to him, dude.
Yep.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, we had a German Shepherd that was like that with my cousin. For whatever reason, like, you couldn't hug him. Like, his parents could not hug him. Because when you put your arms around his shoulders like this, that fucking 130-pound, big-ass, all-white beast would stand up and lose her shit until you were, like, arms up, backed away. Or he would tell her that it's okay. Like, there was no getting a drop on that kid for any fucking reason.
Oh, yeah. Those dogs will fuck people up, too, if they're not trained.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was his baby for sure. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the one that the missus says is 100% not allowed. She's like, I don't care if it's a puppy or not. I'm not getting a German Shepherd. I'm like, well, that's kind of a bummer, because those are cool fucking dogs. Although I think she's starting to find a soft spot because our neighbors have a pit bull. And she's like 7 or 8 months old now. And so she's still just a baby. But she's big, but she's still a baby. And she's finally, I think, coming around to the idea, well, a bigger dog's not that bad of an idea. I'm like, because I'm not getting a fucking teacup poodle or some stupid shit like that.
And you can also remind her that the original name for a pit bull was the nanny dog. They were originally bred to be child protective dogs. That was their original job.
Yeah. And all that thing wants to do is play. It's fucking great. Except for my son's afraid of it because of course my son's fucking 28 pounds. Big fucking pit bull. He looks at it and he goes going, "Oh shit, it's too big, and it wants to run me over."
Yeah, but with kids, that usually fades away pretty quick. As soon as they realize that dog will let them do whatever the fuck they want, because dogs love babies.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. He hasn't figured that out. And probably because that dog's a puppy still, so it gets super excited just like he does, and
Right.
those two being excited together doesn't meld well. He comes out of the house, they take him to go potty, my son runs towards the fucking door of our house. I'm going, quit being a pussy, dude. They're just taking it out to use the restroom. It's fine. And it's funny, though, because they have kids next door, and he'll go over next door and play with the kids. And goes in the house, plays with the dog while they're in the house. Won't do it when they're outside, though. Doesn't make no fucking sense.
Kids, that's why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
What the hell is it? Is keys like a keytar? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you're muted, Adam.
No, like piano, like keyboards.
Oh, okay, keyboard. I was like,
I mean, essentially, if you play piano or keyboards, you can play the keytar.
Okay.
You just look all 80s about it.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't know you were into fucking 80s bands. Are you gonna rickroll somebody?
I have. It would be awesome if we did it live. Like if everyone came out to like my band's show and we just started with "Never Gonna Get You."
That would be funny as hell.
Oh man, I might have to do that now. We might have to do that.
And don't tell them, like, give everybody
leave the stage. Yeah.
You know what's better? You give them the lineup of a couple of songs that you're gonna play at the start, and don't play those, and just play that. Fucking great.
Who here likes Disturbed? Never gonna get you.
Oh, that was gunshots or fireworks. I hope it was fireworks.
I'm down.
It's going to be that time of year. It's certainly possible. It's more possible than the rest of the year.
They start really early in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do around here too.
Yeah.
Not so much in the neighborhood I live in now, but oof.
Yeah,
It's
the Black Hat
popping.
Factory is right down the road from me, so it starts here in like February. Usually runs till about mid-January.
Jesus, never gonna wick you up.
Never gonna vape those coils.
Kids these days.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanner.
And Kenny B, that's a normal thing when you're around them enough. Gunshots, after you're around them enough, you do kind of get used to them. However, when you move away from them and then you hear them all of a sudden, then it'll scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, then it's a what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I know after when I moved to California, where I was living, never fucking heard them. And I'd already been overseas, so then when I came back, moved to this different area in Southern California, there's a fucking drive-by like 2 houses down from where I lived. Scared the ever-living shit out of me. I hit the deck, crawled under the fucking bed, was looking for a weapon. I'm going, what the fuck?
Army broke me.
Yep. It broke me. It didn't work.
Yeah, all throughout the early 90s here, it was like just a gang war. Like in my neighborhood, like 90 to 94 or 5, like just nonstop gang wars. Like literally a block away from me. Ridiculous.
But you made it through.
Yep. Somehow.
No, it's a war for about a half an hour. And just keep your fucking head down. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to play at the local park when I was a little kid. It was like in the backyard, in front of the house. That was it.
Because you were a bad influence for other people?
Exactly.
Yeah, they were like, "You fucking white boy, man."
Yep.
I know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
fucking raised in Cicero, man. I know the feels.
Ah, for sure.
Raised out in Cicero?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, when I was growing up, we literally had a fucking gangster roll through. Like on a day we got back from a fucking field trip. I don't even remember where the fuck we went because that part of the memory was fucking blurred out.
Some museum.
Field trip, and a fucking gangster dropped a fucking body out of a car and rolled off in front of the fucking school as the buses were unloading.
Wow.
He was like, all right, it's time to go. My dad was like, all right, so let's look for a new neighborhood.
Jeez. Wow. Yeah. Cicero, huh?
Yeah,
used
being
to
white
work
in
at-
Cicero growing up was interesting.
I used to work at the Guitar Center on 82nd in Cicero,
Nice.
like in 2000 or 2001.
Fun neighborhood.
What a terrible job. Like you would think that like a guitar player would be like, this is the greatest job ever. No. Sell, sell, sell. Don't play, play, play. It was a commission-based job, you know, so it was rough.
Yeah. Commission-based jobs don't always work.
Yeah.
You got to be in the right neighborhood and you got to have the right kind of clientele there all the fucking time.
I agree, Church. Guitar Center sucks freaking ass, dude. I don't mess with them anymore. Now they're like mostly online, and I won't buy from them. I buy from like anybody else besides them. Oh, G worked at Guitar Center. Holy crap. For 6 years.
He was dedicated.
That's awesome.
I
Small world.
only had one commission-based job ever, and that was when I was in fucking high school. You know, 'cause I was selling fucking vacuum cleaners.
I think everybody did that for a while.
Another fucking pyramid Ponzi type shit.
I had a friend who did that. She sold vacuum cleaners and cleaning products like door to door.
I mean, I made decent money for being a high schooler.
Yeah.
And then after I realized what it was, I was like, yeah, no. Because you're getting a commission off of what I'm selling, you can go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck who you are. Why don't you can win this trip? Fuck your trip, cocksucker.
Won't you take a trip right now?
Take yourself a trip down to this fucking factory filled with big black dildos and go fuck yourself.
Kenny B says he sold Cutco knives. We used to buy broken Cutco knives off of eBay and then print out the warranty papers and then send them in and get them fixed. You can buy those Cutco knives for like $7 a piece on eBay and have them redone, new handles, sharpened blades, all for free.
Wasn't their big thing for trying to sell that shit? Oh, look, these scissors can cut a penny in half.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking defacing money.
I have a pair of those scissors.
Those cocksuckers were all committing felonies.
On television and shit.
Yeah.
You can cut anything with them foundation scissors, though.
You know you gotta try it when you buy them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, otherwise, it's just a false advertising claim. You never know if it's real or not. You got to try it.
My daughters think it's fucking awesome every time I cut a penny in half. And those scissors are just as sharp as they were when I got them.
What's funny is my mother actually has a complete set of Cutco knives. I can just fucking laugh. I'm going, how much did they fucking rape you for on that?
Some of them older ladies really like Ron Popeil.
Is that the set it and forget it guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yep.
Used to
Made
watch
all
a
his,
lot of infomercials at 3 a.m. back in the day.
he made his millions on the Pocket Fisherman.
The Ron Co.
Pocket fisherman.
There you
Oh.
go.
There they are.
Now you got 2 shivs.
Yeah, right.
Come apart for easy cleaning. Na-na-na.
Yeah, how you got those scissors and you ain't got a roof, motherfucker?
Yeah, no shit.
I've had these scissors for about 12 fucking years.
That's how he got the hole in the roof. He was like
Oh, okay.
testing
Now,
it
The hole in the roof.
now the story's becoming clear.
out.
All clear now, see?
Who wants to see it happen?
Look at this kid trying to commit felonies live on your show, TJ.
Felonies right live on the show.
He used to be able to do it.
I was the first one to get a felony away with the show.
Yeah, yum. It's like I've been mixing for a while. My pores are spot on tonight, even out of that.
Nice.
I did not show it happen, but there you go.
You found that penny that way, right?
Yes, it was under the train.
Rig.
Okay.
You know, it makes you think because they tell you do not deface any government currency. What about all those fucking penny machines where you put the 2 quarters in and it squashes your penny because you're at the zoo or whatever?
Brookfield Zoo.
Those are old pennies.
Yeah. You gotta put your own fucking penny in the machine, dude. So it costs you 51 cents, or I'm guessing they probably upped it to $1 now because goddamn inflation.
Right. Yeah, that used to be half the fun of going to Brookfield Zoo as a kid. You squish the fucking penny and you get those little fucking plastic OG 3D printed fucking animals.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the injection mold printed animal.
On the spot injection molding.
Yeah.
You crank that motherfucker for 3 hours, and then you get a fucking penny that's that long with weird shit on it. Then you got to stand around.
Was it last year or the year before? I forget. We took my son. He was really young. I think it was two summers ago. We took him to the Milwaukee Zoo. And they had one of those injection mold fucking printers sitting right next to the fucking penny machine.
Yep, that's the way Brookfield used to have it, man. Back in the
Yeah, as a warning, do not give the children. It says toxic plastic.
Yep.
See?
And right there, that's it. And they're always fucking curved when they come out. They're never flat.
Muted.
No, he's not muted.
Oh, I thought he said something.
Just away from my mic.
Oh.
His pickup's a little low.
Night, John Carlo.
Later, G.
Later, Giancarlo.
Later, Pooh Bear.
John Boy.
I hope he holds you so Ducky can stab you just for that.
But he is Pooh Bear.
Later, G.
Only is he the one that told us to call him that?
Yeah, he did that. Yes. He definitely said that.
No, I think Ducky's the one that told us to.
Pretty sure that's the only one. Like the only one allowed to say that is the one who fillets him. I mean, that's what you're down for, dude. Allowed.
Well, you know, we did have this conversation with Jesse earlier. He does need to make some additional cash to pay for that fucking hole in his roof, so.
$20 is $20, man.
That's right.
That plexiglass isn't going to pay for itself.
That's right.
I'm so broke that I'm cutting pennies.
Oh, I thought
He's
that's
fast pinching them.
how good of a deals he's giving away at standup3d.com. He's cutting pennies in half.
You get a cut half of a penny with every order.
Uh-oh, Ducky heard it.
Yeah, starts.
I'm sorry if she wasn't supposed to hear that.
No, I think you're never sorry. Well, you're always sorry, but not in the sense of you're actually sorry. Before I forget, I do have a couple of codes to give away from the Meter Vapes. So let's run those right now. 1 to 100 and go. And this is not Bob Barker rules. It's always closest to the number. I don't care a fuck if you're over or not.
A long pour happening.
Oh, shit.
And then the lid comes off.
Not
That's my
off the
fresh
minute.
as a pro right there. Look at that.
What you don't know is when he pulls up that bottle for the long pour, it's really just a thick tension fiber optic line that looks like he's pouring.
It's just a white string
Fresh.
Yeah.
coming out,
He's like the David Copperfield of mixing.
right? Yeah, like
Shazam.
David Copperfield.
He's mixing a new Eliquid, that much sucralose right there.
That was all sucralose.
Oh, shit.
Diluted regular sugar in a simple
So
syrup.
it's like one hit wonder, basically, or one of those juices. Straight sucralose.
And he's not misleading you with the title of it. It's called Diabetic Coma.
I would never lie to the vaping public.
If he's using that much VG, it's got to be good.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if flavors came out with like that, would they sell as much as some of the hype graphics? You have like Diabetic Coma. You come up one that says popcorn lung.
I mean, as long as it's using flavor or popcorn, I'm down for some popcorn lung.
And then a flavor called formaldehyde.
This one's called Misleading Study.
Have you seen my diacetyl?
It's just buttered popcorn. Just like Jelly Belly made.
The worst jelly bean fucking ever.
259 grams.
Uh-oh, watch out, everybody. He's mixing by weight.
I know, right?
Pippo wants to know when you went commercial.
Just earlier today.
Yeah, we're getting things set up. Company's named Fuck Off Eliquids.
Apparently, Philip Wheeler got shot in the forehead with a BB gun by his brother when he was younger.
Him and old Babyface hanging out together.
I got shot in the chest with the pellet gun.
I hit my sister in the face with a golf club.
That counts.
I caught a high heel in the forehead from my sister. Dead square between the fucking eyes, too. I swear to God, she made that thing bend around a fucking corner to hit me, too.
That Wanted shit.
Yeah, it was like that fucking Wanted shit. Fucking.
That movie still holds up. You haven't seen it lately? Watch it again.
It's actually on Netflix now.
Oh, I know. I saw it the other day. The best part is when he's flipping the car over, shooting the guy through the moonroof, and he's like, "I'm sorry." Shoots the guy.
Adam lost his audio again. Shit's fucking up. Ah. Jeff, he'll be back. His shit is fucking up. He'll be back. All right.
It's the Chinese delay. That's why.
You got 3 ready there for me there, number slut?
Number slut.
14.
14.
Start with 14. Closest. Bob Benson. 13.
31. Joseph Gurr.
62. Lupe.
Lupe.
Yep.
Looks like Lupe.
So, Benson, Grr, and Lupe. Email me at golftvapes@gmail.com and I will get those right out to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No, you shut your face right fucking now.
And yeah, I mean, this is with the dirt tea. It's really good, cheap liquid. So I mean, even if you don't use it, you can always give the code to your friend that's looking to try e-liquid. Give them a good site to go to that's cheap.
It's a great.
It's a multi-purpose gift, really.
It's a great site for starters.
E-liquid.
That's right, and it's a great site for anybody who is just getting into vaping because it gives them a low-dollar entry point to start trying their hand and figuring out what kind of flavors they do like.
What did you say, Meter?
So they're also getting ready to release their own CBD line of e-liquids as well very soon.
See, I knew you worked there. I knew you did.
Allegedly. Has nothing to do with the giant pallets in my attic.
Why do you put them in the attic? How do you get them in there?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Do you have one of those flip-top roofs? Because maybe Jesse could install one of those.
You know, That immediately made me think of him sitting up in his bathtub on the second floor and Peter Griffin coming through and busting some shit. No, no, no!
No.
See, if Cleveland would have had some CBD, he'd have been like, "Do it, Peter."
Everybody is bugging Pawpaw for his custard. And he says recipe's not good enough yet, so he is not posting it.
This one's really good, but it's not mine. No, I mean it's my recipe, but it's not mine to release. So.
Decisions.
We need to give Bryson a call.
Bryson's not involved in this one.
No, I mean, I need to give Bryson a call and say, hey, here's the recipe I got. What flavors would work good?
Juan Castillo's calling you out.
Ooh, you're getting called out, Papa. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
Kenny B, the Stroop waffle is called Stroopa Whoop-de Doop. I'll find it for you. It's on all the flavors. Stroopa Whoop-de Doop, something like that.
I'm gonna go ahead right now and say that new flavor that Adore is coming out with is gonna be spectacular.
Excellent.
Oh, you don't even have to guess. You know that. It doesn't matter what it's going to be.
Right. It's always spectacular. Every time.
You know, there's some things that are not my flavor profile over there. Things that I don't make regularly, but there's not a thing over there that's not delicious. I'm just saying they're not specifically my...
Hey, that's why I don't even have to try it before I say that it's absolutely fucking spectacular.
Because Jesse, poor Jesse.
It's gonna be great.
I'll say it's awesome.
Try that again.
Yep, you spilled it. Yeah, there it is. Stroopa Whoop-de Doopty.
Pray for fresh batteries.
Beauty, are you on the whole bakery?
Oh,
there you go.
Like donuts and bagels and cheesecakes and cookies all mixed together. It's just like everything in the bakery.
And then you throw a Swiss roll on top.
Everything that I can't have on this fucking keto diet.
A Dutch letter. Oh, you guys ever had a Dutch letter?
How you doing, Adam?
I was like, that's a whole different thing, dude.
Are you back?
I think so. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I figured it out. I had my interface plugged into a janky USB slot, and I think it keeps popping itself in and out, and it's just crashing all the audio. So
hate those janky slots.
Yeah, right. I need to get a.
I don't know. Janky slots got me pretty far while I was in the army.
Sucks too because my friend Jeff was just in chat. What up, Jeff? You're still out there.
I'm not saying I had a good time in the army, but I had a really good time in the army.
You know, I can say as much as I hated the idea of moving from Hawaii to Fort Polk, that first night I was in Fort Polk, totally worth it. That was at the fucking, and the worst part was it was at that temporary barracks.
Oh yeah, the one they made us move into when they were revamping all the rooms.
Oh no, it was like when you go and you check in at the Morehouse or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They send you off to that temporary barracks before you go to the fucking hospital, because I came on a weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get a room right away in the fucking barracks next to B-Jack. They sent me to this temporary one before I even met anybody from the fucking hospital.
Yeah, I was down there. I think I was down there 1 or 2 nights. I wasn't down there long.
Yeah, I was
down. They were pretty intent in getting me up to my room at the unit.
And what's funny is they thought I was a 91 X-ray.
Oh, really?
So they thought I was a fucking mental health tech.
Yeah.
Whereas I was actually an x-ray tech. I don't know how the fuck they got fucked up in my orders so bad, but yeah. They're like, no, you belong to the mental health clinic. Sure, send me up there. I don't know shit. There's the first person, I forget, I think it wasn't Malcolm, it was somebody else that they fucking got me in contact with right away there. Oh, no, you go up to the mental health clinic? I'm like, no. Who the fuck gave you that idea? Well, it said we were getting a 91 x-ray. You know. No, not this guy. I'm a problem.
I would have just gone up there and OJT'd, man.
I should have. Got myself a second MOS that way.
Right.
I had
Like, so
options.
what have you been doing before now? I actually do X-rays. I'm not a 91 X-ray, but I'm assigned to you guys, so you need me to, take X-rays of people's butts before they come in. Make sure they're not sneaking cigarettes into the psych ward. Or you can just put me in a room and I'll lead a group therapy and just fuck everybody up. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
No, let the rage out. Let it out. Break things.
Yeah, that wall looks awful nice over there.
You want to jump? I know a good way up to the roof.
Raven Shadow, I would do 2% of the root beer and 4% of the ice cream.
Maybe a little root beer floaty action there.
Or you could do 3% of the ice cream and then add some of flavor cream at 1%. That'll get you that melty root beer float.
I just got that flavor a couple weeks ago. Flavor cream. It's
so good.
Yeah. Goes with everything.
It works in everything. It doesn't matter what you're mixing. You're like, fuck it, I'm throwing it in at 1%.
Yep.
My mix is better. And I'm out.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think they owe me commission on vanilla pudding, and Liquid Bar owes me commission on their ice cream.
That is a nice little base, though.
It's really nice.
I use it.
I've been seeing it pop up all over the place. Huh?
You could just throw any fruit on top of it and really, see how creams are going to react with like a fruit, and it's like
exactly. Just shake it up. Shake it up. You got yourself a fruit custard. You're out the door.
Oh, show.
10 minute mixing. You're done.
Yeah, because I'm a lazy mixer a lot, so having something that you can mix up really quick and then it's good to go. Drip it, vape it.
Peppa says Flavor Art owes you more on the black currant.
I made their black currant and their red touch sell out on several sites. So
I believe that.
they owe me commission.
Maybe that was your calling. Maybe you're in the wrong job field. Maybe you should be selling fucking liquid concentrate flavorings.
No, these companies should be paying me to sit at home and make recipes all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would totally do that, by the way. If any flavoring companies out there, I would totally sit it. You pay me. I'll be fair. You pay me $60,000 a year. Pay me 60. I'll do nothing but sit at home and come up with creative recipes using your flavors.
That'd be a hell of a gig right there.
Definitely.
And then I would have videos up. I would have multiple videos up every day. Every day. Like that V1 I just mixed like an hour ago. I'm back. This is V2. V2's way better. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking on that first one. Ignore video 1. Watch video 2. And then I would have to put out another video telling you to ignore video 1, watch video 2. It'd be like 10 videos a day from Fresho 3. Or just me, or I would just have a 24/7 live stream going.
The 24-hour Twitch channel.
That's life.
No, I said I thought about doing that in a video once, where I was gonna at the end of the video telling people they had to replace a word with another word that I used in the entire review. I decided against it. I was gonna say everything was shitty, and then I was gonna say it was awesome.
At the very end, and the hate, because people wouldn't even have made it through all the way through the video.
No, if you get like 25 seconds in the way I had it recorded, that would have been like, oh, did you hear about this? Blah, blah. And
even if you put up something at the start of the video that says, please watch all the way to the end, like they wouldn't. They would just jump. They would just like start flaming you and leave.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck this guy.
Apparently, Beauty's internet sucks. Does it blow as well?
Oh, snap, son. Have a good one, Clint Lupe.
Hey, Clint.
See you, man.
Now, TJ, have you seen the Chinesium that happens with your videos gets worse as the videos get the longer the video's going?
No, I haven't watched one all the way through to find out. I've just checked snippets to see how bad it is. Because, to be honest, I think it's just the point where I'm going to truly have to figure out a way to come up with funds to buy a new computer. Because, well, like I said, this fucking desktop is 10 years old. I'm lucky it runs anything.
Give it to the wife.
Your camera better.
That's only because most of the work is being done in the fucking camera, not on the computer. If that was the case, this fucking thing would probably crash and there would be no show. Or I would be back to the super foggy room.
My videos just get better. I tend to loosen up, if you know what I mean. So, snaps on beauties.
What kind of videos is she talking about?
Apparently there is more than one Bob in the room.
That would be Beauty Bear over on Pornhub.com.
Hanging out with her friend Bob.
Jeff subscribed. Good call, Jeff.
Yeah, that's my friend. I actually went to high school with him. He's a cool motherfucker. Comes and sees my band play every time we play, like still to this day.
That's awesome.
That's a good friend.
Definitely.
Fuck yeah.
It's a success.
98% VG and 3 drops of mint.
Exactly. Beauty and the Vape. Oh man, Beauty and the Vape is looking for. She's looking for a young buck.
Hey, get in where you fit in.
Oh, the cat must have been over here typing on the keyboard.
Type.
Why did that just make me think of that fucking pistachio commercial? Keyboard cat does it perfectly. Beauty says the single part is optional. She says she's just kidding, but I don't think she is.
I don't think she's kidding either.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to be a home wrecker. He's pretty happily married.
But I don't know, Adam. I've been watching the Shameless again. It sounds like South Side of Chicago. That's all that ever happens.
Yeah.
Like there's home wrecking going on no matter where. You can just walk down the street and things happen.
Yeah, that's why he moved to Indiana.
Like it was just a recent episode that I rewatched, and one is the boyfriend Mickey, and he's like, "Where the fuck is Terre Haute?"
Been to Terre Haute.
It's about 50 minutes away from me.
Is that how far you walked to go to the post office?
Yes, sure. I went to Terre Haute, Indiana.
Burn.
Fuck. I was waiting. There had to have been an open door there for me to walk through eventually. You know, Jeff, she didn't say she wanted to keep you. She just wanted to use you, abuse you, and then throw you out like yesterday's dirty laundry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, everybody.
Welcome to the channel, Jeff. Welcome to the channel.
Just got a message in.
I saw the way you were looking at me, this puppy. Come on. You gotta take your eyes off that puppy. You gotta think about who's more important here. You know it's me. You know it's me. Alright, you can piss off with all your puppies. What about me? A very fresh me house.
Okay. Ivana wants me to piss off. Got it.
Oh, it's the best that Ivana is Australian.
Ivana, when did you go to Australia?
You know, Beauty, I would say I'd know you better, but you didn't come to fucking Detroit, so I'm just saying. Fucking poking jabs at everybody tonight. Fuck it. Who's next? Line up.
We didn't see Zesty in Detroit either.
No.
He drove that 18 hours the first time to come hang out with us for a couple hours, and that's all he really got to spend with anybody. Was like he was only there for like 4 or 5 hours, and then he went to bed and got up and drove back. I think he gets a pass. I think Zesty gets a pass.
Well, that just teaches him how to book a plane ticket the next time.
Well, as long as it's next year. Speaking of which, the missus sent me a message on Facebook today. She put it on my page, so if anybody wants to look at it, they can. She's thinking we should rent those little 3-wheeled fucking slingshots. They're like a motorcycle with 3 wheels, except for you don't need a motorcycle to fucking motorcycle license to drive them. And they rent them in downtown Detroit.
The little spider things.
Yeah, like the spiders.
But the people.
I don't know about that though, because that's always a toss-up in Detroit on if the roads are going to be ice covered.
Yep, and that's what I said. I was like, yeah, it depends on the weather.
So bumper cars.
I mean, the people mover's only 75 cents. That's all I'm saying.
I think she just wanted that whole idea of having something with no top on it. I was like, okay, well, whatever.
You can double up on the people mover too. It's and do 75 cents for 2 people. It's confirmed it's happened.
Yep.
No pass for you, Beauty, because remember, we had this conversation prior to Detroit. You could have come to Detroit and then went straight to Ohio. I'm just saying, you could have killed 2 birds in one trip there. But no, somebody didn't want to come hang out with us prior to their show. Man, we went through this. We're not here to argue about it. We're just calling a spade a spade.
She needed her beauty sleep.
You can sleep when you're dead, just like the rest of us.
Is that your printer, Jesse?
Yep.
Yes.
He has still not figured out how to fix his mic to tune those sounds out.
No, I didn't give a fuck.
It's just when it gets real quiet.
They're not that bad. I've asked several people, and they say they're not that bad. So, unless they're getting like to where they're interrupting and drowning people out, then everybody said that they're fine. So,
yeah, that was only like the second time I noticed it, actually. So, to be fair, so I was just
that's our dead air warning.
Yeah.
Somebody fucking talk! God damn it!
We don't have Hesh here with the cricket. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
In my defense, if they were loud and interruptive, I would not be unmuted while the show is going on. I'm not that big of an asshole.
That's the bullshit flag, and I'm waving it.
Okay. You have that right. You can do that.
Goddamn right I do.
Is it time for Detroit again already? I would like that.
We're getting there. Holy fuck, is it that time already? Son of a bitch.
It is.
That was quick. That was really quick today.
Good job, Adam.
Hell yeah. Fucking knocked it out of the park. Next time you know at least which USB port not to plug shit into.
Absolutely. Yeah. Lesson learned.
Well, on that note, guys, let's take her around the room, let everybody say their piece, and we'll get the geese and get the flock out of here. Let's go to the biggest asshole in the room who probably needs a couple dicks so he can pay to fix the root.
Thanks for having me, asshole. And yeah, go check out my site. Go over to Adore and get you some of that. And you can have a roof that don't leak if you want to.
I would definitely want that.
Let's see. I'll send it over to... Let's go to the special guest. Adam, what would you like to say to people today?
I'll keep it simple. Thanks, TJ, for having me. It was freaking awesome. I had a blast. As Jesse would say, if you want to, you can go check out my bands. The Disheartened is my little local band that I play in with some badass musicians from my neighborhood, and I play bass in a punk band called Eddie and the Arsons. You can actually buy our album and all of our music like on all the major platforms like iTunes and Google Play and all that stuff. So yeah, and shout out to Jeff for coming and hanging out in chat. That's awesome, man. And thank you guys.
Thanks for having us. You guys go check those bands out. Especially, I'm gonna go check it out. I do like me some punk, so totally down with that.
Oh yeah.
Aoife, how about you, brother?
Hey, go check out the pinkpussylist.com, where you can find all of the great companies that honor that pink pussy code. Remember, 10 days until the new Adore flavor. Watch for updates on pretty much everybody. Well, I don't know. Adam's posting things. He might be reposting about it, but all of us in this panel are posting things about it, so we won't let you forget. Outside of that, I'm thinking about doing a show tomorrow afternoon, so watch notifications. I don't know what kind of show it might be. It may be just me ranting about stress and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. I just do a 5-minute meter show, like an extended Instagram show. And when everybody comes in the chat, I just tell them to fuck off, and it's a term of endearment because you came to my show. But Friday, Fog Life will be at a different time because my 2 children are in the summer musical Aladdin. So I will be at that, and when I get done, we'll be coming home, and Gizzard and I will be kicking off Friday shenanigans. Since Fresh is not having a show, we are going to pull probably a nice 2.5 hour show. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of put Fog Life into the Freaky Fresh Friends type old fashioned show because we can't keep topics for 2.5 hours. Other than that, thank you for everybody coming out in the chat, and thank you TJ for having me, and always Adam, thanks for joining us on the panel.
Anytime.
Fresh Battle, it's all you.
What's happening, everybody? So yes, reminder, there will be no show on Friday or Saturday because I'm going to be out of town up near the Canadian border hanging out with some friends. So should be a good time. Actually, Saturday I'll probably just be wandering around exploring, but there'll be no Friday or Saturday show this week. 10 days till the new Adore flavor. And you have about a month to get your FDA comments in. So that gives you time, hopefully, to submit your comment for them to reject it, and then you revise it and resend it back. So FDA100k.com, everybody. Go get it. Go do it. That's the big thing right now. And then do yourself a favor. Head on over to Ohmageddon Eliquid. Check out that Duck Pond line. Get yourself some of that Nightshade. There's something new also coming from Giancarlo. It's going to be awesome. That's right. And then Vaping Swag. Go over to Vaping Swag. Get that new... what's the name of it? You guys can... I'll let Meter pimp his own shit.
Meter melons.
I'll let Meter pimp his own shit. But there's a tasty melon blend over there. If you're in the mind for some melons. And that's all I got. Back to TJ at the poopy pants desk.
Outstanding. And I'm back at the poopy pants desk. First and foremost, I do want to thank everyone for coming out and hanging out tonight. Special thanks to Adam right here, top of the screen. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Do appreciate it. It was awesome. Anytime you want to come back, you're more than welcome. And it's excellent to have you on.
Thanks, man.
To everybody in the chat, as everyone did say, make sure you go down below. There's a link for the FDA100k.com that will redirect you directly to the comment site. There's a little button up on the right-hand side that says make your comment or submit your comment or whatever the fuck it says, but go do that. Do the right thing. He said wait for them to deny it and then resend it through again. I don't have anything else on that side of the advocacy house that I want to talk about because that's the most important. Other than you guys know the rules, do your part. Not for yourselves, not for anyone here, not for those of you in the comments, but for those of us that come behind us that have not made that switch yet. There are a couple people I do want to shout out. Yes, Vaping Swag. Go hit up that vso.store. And also, go get a t-shirt from him. If you get anything in that Freaky Friends Fresh section, or Freaky Fresh Friends section there, all of that's going to Advocacy. Go pick up a shirt. It doesn't have to be mine. It can be the Meters, Freshes, any of them. Leafas, all of them. Any of them. So do that. That's a little extra advocacy you can do, and you get something out of it. It's kind of like going over to Eliquid.com and picking up some of the Addie's Yogurt Concentrate. Fucking goddamn camera. Unblur, you fucker. Oh, the joys of getting new cameras. You guys get the picture. And while you're over there, at Adore Liquid, go and fill your cart with little purple hearts. If she takes care of us, we need to take care of her. And watch, like I said, 10 days. We're on the countdown to the new. Be on the lookout for that, and as Fresh said as well, go check out G over at Ohmageddon. Go get my personal favorite, this Bali song. Some amazing stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Coil Vapes, anything on the pinkpussylist.com. Check out Kenny B. Coils. I think he said he had 25% off for another couple minutes here on his coils there. Using code PINKPUSSY, and you still have a couple of minutes left to get 30% off over at Stand Up 3D using the code GolfT until we hit the end button here and he shuts it off.
Get that cuppy.
Get the cuppy.
2 hours after the show, and that's it.
Oh, he said he's giving you 2 hours after the show. Okay, so go get your cuppy. Because everybody needs a cuppy. Just like my son when he asked for his sippy cuppy.
I'm going to be renaming them soon, aren't I?
Oh, no, you're going to leave them be as the cuppy.
I'm going to call them the mods and stuff.
Stop while you're ahead, please.
Cuppy.
I don't have anything else I want to say because I don't see anything else here that's throwing off any ideas for me to say. So, with that being said, I love you all. I want to thank you all for coming out. You know, Joe, my name's TJ. Thanks for watching GolfT Vapes, and I'm going to send it on over to the Meter Vapes to take us out as only he can.
First and foremost, thank you again, as always, TJ, for having me. The highlight of my Wednesday night is getting to take part in this panel full of fucking with the audience full of lunatics that come back week after fucking week. We appreciate each and every one of you. You are the reason that we do this. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming along. Remember, we have to support those who support us. Go support Ohmageddon. Go support the Duck Pond. Go support the Yeti. Go support Adore. Head over to Vaping Swag and pick up some meter-made melon or any one of the shirts from any one of us on this panel, because all the proceeds from every one of the shirts in the Freaky Fresh Friends section goes directly to advocacy. We don't make a penny, so you can feel good supporting us because we're supporting you. And that's what this is all about. That's the most important thing that can and has to be said over and over and fucking over. We have to support ourselves. We can't rely on the big companies to get the word out because we all know they're not gonna. We can't rely on everybody who's doing this on Instagram and on YouTube because we already know we do this every fucking week. We have to get out. We have to grab the brick and mortar vapors, the people who don't give a shit what's happening on Instagram or any social media, the people who often don't even know we're in the fight for our fucking freedom right now. You have to grab a real life person who doesn't pay attention to this shit and vapes and explain to them the seriousness of the situation and the fact that we have just a month left to get our opinion acknowledged by the feds. We missed the boat big time on the fucking flavor survey because everybody assumed somebody else is going to do it. Somebody else is going to talk about it. They didn't. We can't take that fucking chance with these comments. This is the last chance, most likely, since the flavor bans have already started, for us to get our opinions in, justified and intelligently spoken. So use your brain. Put your comment in eloquently. Review it. Spell check it. Proofread it 3 fucking times before you hit that submit button. But say your part. Explain how it has helped you get off the fucking cigarettes and bring a vapor with you. Get them out of the brick and mortar. Tell them what's going on. It's time to care. Like Hesh says, we have to band together or we'll be banned together. There's nothing else left. We've got to do it.
Outstanding. Fucking nailed it on the head. Again, thank you everybody for coming out. Who wants to pull Gizzard Stew's part tonight? Adam, do you want to do it since you're new to the panel?
Yeah, sure. So, as you go throughout the rest of your week, try and be generous to someone in need. And get off your butts and vape.
Bye everybody.
Bye. Masturbate.